All right, so singles. I really don't know what I want to do today. I know the whole like training block has been like getting adjusted, like making my body adapt to 440, but I don't like to just go for PRs back to back unless it's like I'm feeling really good. So I think it'd be kind of dumb to just go back up to 440 and try to hit it without the elbow wraps. So what I meant by like let's make the body adapt is just by, you know, getting to singles. So the 3x5 with 80%, the 3x3 with 85%, doing that with 440, you know what I mean? And we did that. So I feel like the body has adjusted nicely to 440. So that being said, now it's singles and I don't know what I want to do. I'm not going to go for 440. Maybe next training block, you know, as the body adapts more and more, you know, and then also since we did the whole training block without adding on more weight to that last set, now we get to do that, you know, so I feel like my body will be much more adapted and then we could try 440 without the elbow wraps, but today we're not doing that. So I don't know what I want to do. I've been kind of bouncing around between 415 and 420 for what I want to do, because, yeah. No, those are the two numbers I've been bouncing around. I don't know which one I want to do yet. But I do think regardless of what we do, we're going to do a little we're gonna do a little domination session. So exaggerated, very exaggerated pause, maybe like a 3 to 5 second pause. I just don't know if I want to do 415 or 420 because I've done 415 like that before, but that's when I had the pound plates, right? Like I have not gone for a top single heavyweight with the kilo plates once yet without the elbow wraps. I've done it once with the elbow wraps, but I haven't without the elbow wraps yet. So I think we'll play by ear, you know, kind of like how we always do. We feel kind of we'll go for 415, exaggerated pause. We feel good, we'll go for 420, exaggerated pause, no elbow wraps though. So that's the deal for today. One thing I am excited for is that, like I've said this before, but I feel like the best way to kind of just evaluate like if you're trying something new, you know, just for the sake of being able to lift more weight, because I always say, man, if you really want to, you know, start pushing the limits of your lifts, work on the fucking small things, and working on those small things will help you get past plateaus and reach new heights. You know what I mean? You can only go so far just with your fucking raw strength. Comes a point in time where you're gonna have to start working on the small shit. So, small shit I've been working on for bench is focusing less on the cue of bending the bar. So, not as exaggerated, just a little bit. And then having this other cue of pulling the bar apart, keeping the elbows more in line with the bar. And so far it's felt good, but you know, since we're gonna be going, I think I just did this. Since we're gonna be going heavy, like top single heavy, that will really give me an idea of if this new little cue is valid or not. You know, because if you're doing your shit with lightweight, working on the little shit with lightweight, obviously it's gonna feel good because it's fucking light, you know what I mean? Like there's some weight that I could pin on here where I could just have horrible form and it will still feel light. So if you want to work on those little things and kind of know if, you know, it really is helping and whatnot, or just get a better feel for it, use heavier weight. I'm not saying you got to fucking throw on a max and then, you know, whatever, but like use a heavier weight, you know? So I'm going to be using this new little cue for the top single, and that will really give me an idea of not only just getting used to doing that with heavier weight, but give me an idea if like it really does help or not. You know what I mean? Yeah, we feel pretty decent. We keep going up. Smells like this weight is gonna be light. What's this weight? It's gonna be light. Oh, this weight. Get it? It's kind of my version of the like smells like up dog in here, and it's like what's up dog? It's like smells like it's gonna be lightweight in here. Oh, it's gonna be lightweight in here. Oh, this weight. So it's like 320, I believe. Nothing but a mere warm up. Move these down one. Like they're good, I just feel like it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. And then just one tiny little misgroove and it's gonna hit the racks. Like, it's in my line of vision a little bit. And that's kind of fucking with me. But yeah, it feels good. I think I'm gonna do one more warm up. Like 340. We'll go with 340 and then get on, take a little break. Go for the last warm up. Reason why I take a little bit of a break for that last warm up is just because it's a heavy last warm up. It's not just like, you know, this or whatever. I've always found what works for me when it comes to warming up for a max or just a top single in this case is for that last warm up, taking a little bit of a break and then doing 90% of my current max. You know what I mean? No matter what I'm going for, you know, even if it's like fucking 50 pounds over, tying the max or just a top single, 30 pounds below, I'll go for 90% of my current warm up. And for me, it feels like it's been heavy enough to where it really does warm up my body all the way. Like every single time I do the 90% of my current warm up and then I get into the PR attempts, whatever, it just feels good. I feel nice and warmed up. And then I also feel like it's not too heavy to the point where it just gasses me, like just fatigued and I don't have enough energy to go for my PR, top single, whatever. So yeah, that's why I take a little bit of a break. But anyways, we're gonna do probably 340. So just one more warm up and then get on the 90% after that, hit that up and then decide whether or not we wanna go for 415 or 420. So we got on 342, I believe. We'll probably do this no lift off just to warm up the forearms and then we'll bring the powerhouse Ryan. Just for some, what I like to call fan service. I mean, who doesn't like seeing a man that fine and handsome on their fucking screen, you know? So for the fan service for you guys. But yeah, also just to have the power as well throughout the whole lift. So we'll use him for the last warm up and the top single as well. But for this, just gonna do this on our own. Warm up the forearms all the way and whatnot. Just a little bit of chalk for that, you know, depth grip on the bench. I've seen too many videos of people fucking lifting shit up and then just having it fucking slip out of their hands and then you got a whole entire bar of iron and whatever weight is on it fucking smashing you in your chest or sternum. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's not a problem because I get down like that with Barbella all the fucking time. It's just not appropriate, like very inappropriate shit, you know? I don't want my video getting taken down on YouTube and shit for sexual activity, you know? Me and Barbella save that for the OnlyFans. Felt good. We're already getting hella warmed up before even doing the fucking last warm up. So that's a really good sign. It's looking like 420 today. And it's looking like a, maybe not 5 second, 3.5 second pause. So we're gonna go ahead and get that on 396. Look how fucking far we've come on the bench, dude. 396, not even a year ago. Because this was still when I was back at Anytime Fitness and I haven't been here for a full year yet. So not even a year ago, this would be a top single, a struggle top single with that. And now we're doing this for a fucking warm up before our top single. Good progress, really good fucking progress. Anyways, 396 on, and then we're gonna hit that up and get into, I think, 420. All right, we got 396. I am gonna take the power in the spot, in the fan service that Ryan has to offer for this, and then also the top. I'm pretty certain that I'm gonna go up to 420, but this is basically like the nail in the coffin for that decision, you know what I mean? Like, after I feel this out, and this beautiful lady talks to me, you know, then I'll really make a decision. 420 or 415. Now we just gotta choose a good song. Hey, give me a spot real quick. All right. 3, 2, 1. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know though. It didn't feel as good as I would like it to for 420. But like I said, that's usually how the last warm up is. You know, I mean, it's 90% of your max isn't gonna be fucking speedy. You know, so usually, not usually, all the time, once I do it, and then get into whatever I'm attempting, I feel a lot better. So, we'll probably, so that was 395. I'm gonna have to look back at how that moved, but I think we'll go for 415 or 420 regardless. I gotta look and see how that moved before I decide what to do, but I think no matter one we choose, we're not gonna go for like a 3 to 5 second pause. I don't think we're there yet. Maybe like a little bit exaggerated, like, I don't know. But we're not gonna do like a fucking crazy 5 second pause or anything like that. I'm just not feeling that, like I feel good, but not that good, you know what I'm saying? Could be because of all the fucking volume though. Because, you know, making the body adjust to 440 when we only got that because we had elbow wraps. So making it adjust without the elbow wraps, it's gonna be a lot of volume. So could be it, or I could just be in my head and that's just the warm up, you know? Like I said, it's gonna be moving slow. And then by the time I, you know, attempt it, like it feels way better, so. But it's like, those things are kind of hard to like, just, cause then it's like, I'm not gonna know that until I fucking pick up the weight. You know what I mean? And I'm not just gonna like pick up 415 and be like, oh, it was just that, you know, it's just the warm up, that's usually how it is. Let me put it back down, put on 420 and do that instead, you know what I mean? So, it's harder to make the decision than you would think it is. I'm gonna play a little bit of a game of chance, just for fun. We're gonna get ready and everything, and if Ryan is out of the bathroom before then, we will ask him for his help and get a lift off. If he's not, then we will give ourselves our own lift off. Don't have that much time at all because I just like, since I'm not using elbow wraps or anything, I just gotta wrap these up and then I'm good. I wanna tell you something between you and me. I'm gonna do things to you. I'm gonna wrap my firm, big, calloused hands around your fucking neck. I'm gonna pick you up, rub you on my chest, and then push you back up, slam you into this rack. Come on, shit, nothing, come on. Hella fucking sloppy, but I blame hitting this shit. It felt like I was kind of like struggle city because I was kind of like, so I think I like had a little bit of a misgrip going up, but that's not the problem. I think the problem was that I got to here and it was kind of like, I don't know if you saw it, you see it? But I kind of got like stuck right here and it was just like, I was kind of stuck right here and I was kind of pushing against this, like this little cliff to get it kind of like up and over. So it wasn't just like a, you know, straight bar path. It was like I got right up here and it kind of got caught right here. And then I was kind of pushing against this, which is curved. You know what I mean? It ain't just like a straight pass. So I was kind of just like, instead of just being here and then just going up, it was kind of like I got right here and then I was having to push against this to get it up and over. You see how I kind of just like, by the time I got it past here, it just kind of went straight into the rack because I was kind of pushing against this. So, huge. I mean, I'll take it, 420 with a pretty good pause. I don't think it was super exaggerated, but so I thought it was a good pause. Felt good, you know, on the lift off, felt nice and light. And it probably would have been pretty solid if we just didn't hit this shit, you know? So I'll take that, you know? Come on, bruh. But I'll take that. And for what it is, I'll take it. It's just one of those things where if the weight moves slow for whatever reason, I'm a little disappointed, you know what I mean? Especially because it felt so light in my hands. But it's just like, the hardest part is telling myself like, sometimes, you know, I'm sure some of you understand, you know, you have this high standard for yourself, you know what I mean? But it's just like the hardest part is telling myself it only moved like that because I was struggling against that. Had that not been there, I can't say it would have been super fucking fast, but it would have been a lot smoother than that. But yeah, no, it's pretty good. Good training block. I think I will take a deload. I think it's been like maybe solid month and a half since I've had a deload. And definitely the bench needs it. It'll be hella good for the bench considering the amount of volume we did. You know, finishing up with 420 with a good pause and then adjusting the body to 440, a lot of fucking volume. So the chest definitely needs it. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll come back and go for 430 maybe, 430. I don't know, but I'm happy with that.